to stand two Russian soldiers outside, but after 1990 it was given back to the Berliners by Gorbachev. But before that he took equivalent to 7 billion with him to Moscow, but still we thank him nicely for a Christmas present. Now when Ronald Reagan visited Berlin, he was on this side of the gate and he made a speech ending with some words, Gorbachev, tear this wall down. And you know, 2 years after that the wall did really come down, so it did say something quite magical. Now the gate is facing onto the Linden, and when we turn to the right you can still see the 2 rows of bricks embedded in the street, indicating where once the wall used to be. It went around the gate here like a half circle. In a minute when we go to the left, we can see at the corner the American Embassy, and it was inaugurated by the father of George W. Bush. I think he's also called George W. Bush. So this used to be the site where the thickest part of the Berlin Wall used to be. There was a dead end here and no control here, and this was to prevent, the thick walls were to prevent armored cars crashing through, as one did after the war immediately went up in 1961. Links, yeah?
Ja, links und rechts.
Links, weiter, dann weiter rechts.
Weiter links?
Yeah, here links.
Ja.
So this, the markings in the street is right underneath the coach now. You can feel the bumpiness, the site where the wall used to be. And of course you can see this, the Holocaust Memorial to the right. 2,711 blocks of concrete on an area of 20,000 square meters, designed by an architect from New York, Peter Eisenman. Now Hitler had a chancellery which is literally next to this Holocaust Memorial. You see the site where lots of new buildings are, and he had a bunker underneath the chancellery. But when bombs were falling over this area, he gave an assignment to Albert Speer to build another bunker, which was in the courtyard of the chancellery. It has got to be very secure, very solid, safe, even you know, better than the one he had before. 3.5 meters of solid concrete fortified with steel plates. It was 8 meters below the level of the ground. It wasn't only bomb-proof, it was also gas-proof. He had always a bottle of oxygen with him in the bunker in case he needed to use it. And this was where he married Eva Braun on the 29th of April. 1 day later they committed suicide together. Now there wasn't any sign before, but when the World Soccer started in 2006, the Federal Republic of Germany was bombarded by thousands of emails, faxes, insisting where, you know, the site of the bunker. So finally the state capitulated and put up the sign. It's a bit difficult to see, but please keep looking to your left. You can see the signboard, the blue in color. Now look to your left. You see the sign that says, I translate it to you, it says the myth of the Führer bunker. So the bunker still is underneath this whole area we are in. And of course it was sealed, was not allowed to be reopened, because this is one chapter of the Germany's history that the Federal Republic of Germany would like to close. And this was not only given to Hitler, but it was where Goebbels had also his family here. I'm sure you remember that Goebbels committed suicide with his wife, and they poisoned the 6 gigs all here. And there was a space that was given to, you know, communication, for preparing food. And this was connected to other bunkers straight down under the Ministry of Aviation, and behind you in the distance was the Hotel Adlon. So it still exists underneath what we are standing on.
Zurückfahren, stimmt.
Ja, geht das?